Brett.
Hi, and welcome to our Terry's Chocolate Orange advert.
Okay, so the brief is from Cadbury Dairy Milk. They want us to relaunch their beloved product, which is Cherry's Orange right here, and they want us to have a 30-second advert to get new audiences to buy the actual product.
And it's actually a relaunch of the product as well. The ethos of the client, so what Cadbury actually is a British product, and it's also fair trade, so whatever we buy, the farmers get a contribution, so like the cocoa beans and stuff like that. It's mainly, what's it called? How do you say it? Aimed at all ethnicities as well, so everyone gets to buy it. It's not aimed at just one particular group of people. Also, it's mainly aimed at a family of, family as well. So it's mainly a family product. You don't just buy it for yourself. You just give it as a gift and stuff like that. For our idea, we tried to use something viral. So Vine is a 7-second video where people make, funny compilations and stuff like that. And we tried to create something that the product, so if a person was angry, they can take their anger out on the chocolate. It relates to the quote, the scenario of the actual thing, the brief. And we're saying that by using anger, we can make the chocolate seem something that they can relate to, as in if the...
So it links to their current slogan, which is smash it to bits, love it to pieces.
Yeah, so we could use anger in a way to show that. And we're obviously using the chocolate, and we'll be using voiceovers, so that's just the last bit for the slogan, smash it to pieces, love it to bits.
So we will be using a table because we want to show how durable the chocolate is, and it's not everyday chocolate that will be like an orange shape and you have to break it. And we're going to use first person shots, so when they're actually throwing the chocolate itself to the table, you get a shot of the impact as well. And then, as TJ said before, it's going to be linked to a viral video which was SmackCam.
The conventions we're using is intertextuality, so it's related to Vine, ALS, Ice Bucket Challenge. And also we're trying to use more close-ups in the actual advert itself, so we get close-up of the chocolate, close-up of the people's expressions before they actually throw the chocolate. And also it's going to be a realistic advert because there's not any graphics that's going to make it look unnatural.
But the only graphics that there will be on is just the slogan, that's it.
Synopsis. For the editing, we're going to have fast cuts, so we're going to have no fancy fades. It's going to be cutting to the point because we've only got 30 seconds to actually grab new audiences for our product. Also, the graphics, as Pablo just mentioned, we're only going to have just the slogan at the end of the actual advert, so it's not going to have anything fancy. It's just going to be mostly all the people throwing the chocolate at a table.
Okay, so the sound that we're going to have is more to link to the actual impact of the chocolate, so when it hits the table you can hear the impact of it. And the music is, we're going to have quite a dramatic one because we want to have the feel of the chocolate breaking, as that's the aim of the advert.
I think by having a dramatic advert, it makes it more tense and it makes the chocolate more, relatable. People can talk about it as soon as they see the advert. Have you seen this orange chocolate advert? They throw it at a table and stuff like that. So it'll be quite fun to have something, where all ages can link together and make an advert. Oh yeah, and this is a SmackCam video.
Compilation of people doing that.
SmackCam. SmackCam Part 2. I'm not. What are you watching?
Alright, so something like that. We're trying to make something that will go viral, something people can do as well. So if they buy the product, they can throw it at a table and smash it to pieces. The type of advert that I'm going for is overt, so we're going to show the audience exactly the message. We're not going to make it hidden or anything, so they will know that by the slogan they will see that when they throw the chocolate at the actual table, smashing it to pieces and loving it to bits. And again, this is just a solution to a problem. So if people don't know how to open, there's a quite creative way to throw it at a table and make it break and turn to pieces.
And then from our questionnaire, we gathered that most people think of the product is more for to do with Christmas and people buy it to give gifts. So we don't want it to be like that. We want it to be like an everyday product. that you can actually buy.
Yeah, like a household product. So you can buy it. It's not just for one occasion. You can take it like for a gift or stuff like that, and you can just buy it and eat it whenever you want. For our legal and ethical constraints, we have the copyright law we have to abide by. So music, we can't just go on YouTube and take any type of music. So we have to try and get permission from a creator of music, or just use copyright-free music. Also for videos, same procedure. We can't just take any videos. We have to have permission from the creator of the video, or anyone that makes the video. Also for the Cadbury logo, that's part of the brief. So we've pretty much got authorization to use the Cadbury logo.
Okay, so for Ofcom and scheduling, the watershed, because that's at 9 o'clock, we don't want our advert to be shown there, but it also will be shown there as well. And because there will be like a bit of violence in there, because of the people throwing the actual object itself, that could mislead the children and they may think to do it themselves. And then advertising to children, we can't show any child eating the chocolate. So to prevent that, we're not going to have any children in our advert.
Also, we can't advertise chocolate as being good to the children, so that's another thing that we have to look out for. So, it's going to be a bad thing if we make children eat chocolate and make it look like it's good for them. And now for the CAP codes compliance, as mentioned before, the children part is a thing that we have to mainly look at because it is a confectionery item. And also for recognition of advertising scheduling, so we can't have, violence, blood and gore and stuff like that in part of our advert, or it's going to be after the watershed, which will be placed.
So CAP code 3 is misleading advertising. So we don't want to show that the product is soft in case the people eating it may have sensitive teeth and they may think of it, oh, it's soft, we might as well just buy it. And
yeah, we're also not going to show that it's good for you. So.
Yeah, so we have a video to show.
At the limits of your ability, you need to replace the electrolytes you lose in sweat. Give your body fuel. Keep your body hydrated. Lucozade Sport hydrates and fuels you better than water.
Okay, so this advert is misleading because they say Lucozade better hydrates you than water, when that's not true, because in part of the Lucozade ingredients they have syrup, meaning they want you to keep buying it and so you would keep drinking it. But when you're ill, you wouldn't really have Lucozade to dehydrate, you would have water. And another reason this is misleading is because the people having Lucozade may have a better stamina. There's no proof to show that they do and they don't, and that is a fair test.
And also the video shows at the bottom that it was just reconstructions of the actual test, so we don't know the actual results. They can alter that and show us to make us feel that water is.
And then every time they showed the TV, there was always someone with a Lucozade and they always had high energy, and the one with the water had low energy. So CAP code 4 is harm and offence. Because our advert could harm people in a way, if let's say a child throws the arterial orange at her mother, it would hurt her. So we don't want to show that in any way. So we thought more of a dramatic way to do it was the way we said it before.
Also, we try to keep our age ranges to a certain extent, because we don't want too many young people throwing stuff, because they tend to learn what they do and just keep throwing other objects as well.
So we're aiming it more towards teenagers and upper.
Yeah. Alright. By doing primary research, we found out all our audiences, like age, which is 25 plus, and it's aimed at males and females, and it's family-oriented product, and sales, which was the category from A to E.
Yeah.
And primary research shows that. So we were thinking about keeping it 25 plus, but it wasn't fair. So we tried to we went from 16 to 25 or 16 plus, which would be aimed for the chocolate.
And we said sales, meaning that when the product is bought the most, which is at Christmas time, like we said before, and near around Easter as well.
This was a pie chart we created using our primary research. So all ages were 30% of what people wrote. Ages 40 plus were 10% of the people that did the questionnaire, and ages 25 was 60%, which is what helped us identify our actual age for the product.
So this was our second question, which was about the competitors. Some people didn't know of the competitors for the brand, but some people did. So some people said Kit Kat Orange, Aero, and Matchmakers only because they have orange flavoured chocolate.
After this, we actually went out to Tesco and found our competitors. So you can see Aero is placed near to the bottom of the thing, so it's much harder to reach if you're going to buy it, and it's not near eye level. So it's something that they thought about, that Aero will be near to the bottom, meaning it's not a much competitive product.
As you can see, the Kit Kat is around there, and that is on eye level, and you can reach it perfectly, because that type of Kit Kat there is the ones that people have for lunch boxes for their children.
And it's something that people will actually buy, and it's a pretty popular product as well. Moving on to our last one, which we saw Matchmakers, is right next to our orange product, so they both have like almost same competition and target audiences. So again, the Orange Matchmakers was another competitor that we found for our actual orange product.
Okay, so the history of Cherry's Oranges in their advertising is that their first advert was the intertextuality one, which was in 1980, which was for Indiana Jones.
And Georgetown was alone. Oh, yeah. But aren't you afraid you might find your chocolate orange? No, I think it's quite safe.
Terry's famous chocolate orange. Smooth milk chocolate with real oil of orange. How safe is yours?
As you can see, this was the intertextuality one because it had a famous scene at the end where the boulder is actually chasing the male actor.
And it's something that we'll actually remember because it's part of the movie, and most of us have actually watched the movie.